feeling blue. Tell me, oh, what can I do? I think of her, but she thinks only of him. And though it's only a whim, she thinks of him. Oh, how long will it take till she sees the mistake she has made? Dear, what can I do? Davis in black and I'm feeling blue. Tell me, oh, what can I do? In black and I'm feeling blue. Tell me, oh, what can I do? She thinks of him, and so she dresses in black. And though he'll never come back, she's dressed in black. Oh dear, what can I do? Baby's in black and I'm feeling blue. Tell me, oh, what can I do? Yes!
Yes, he is.
Hello, everybody. Oye, me encontré. I found a wallet. Is it yours? It had $500 inside.
And you're gonna tell me here's the wallet?
Is it yours?
Obviously not.
The wallet with $500?
No, man.
I wish it was, but no. I wish I had $500 to lose.
Wow, that's...
Mine's the one with 700. Man, oye, el público se quedó como que en shock cuando terminamos la canción.
Yeah, they were so impressed.
The crowd was so impressed, you know, they were in shock. There you go. They were in shock. They didn't applaud, didn't do anything. They were like,
ecstatic. Wow, wow.
Yeah, man. Yeah, welcome back, guys. Bienvenidos nuevamente a otra edición de Beatlemania XL con the Jukebox Beatles. Yes, guys.
Hey, man, I have a question for you guys.
All right, go ahead.
Random
Okay.
question time.
Roll up my sleeves.
I was thinking very hard of the question for today. I wanted a question that made you think. But but a question that would make people know you better,
Okay.
or know us better. So here it goes. You know, sometimes when you have an inanimate object, like a car, maybe a computer, shoes, and you name it, like a guitar named Bebopalula,
Right.
like a Lucille.
Or Rocky.
Have you named an object? Do you have an object that is not a guitar? Guitars are easy. What do you guys do? What do you think? Do we include guitars, Juan Carlos, in the answers? Can we include guitars?
It's an unanimated object, right? Un objeto inanimado. O sea, la pregunta es si hay algún objeto inanimado, sin vida ninguna, que le hayan puesto un nombre. Tú sabes que hay gente que le pone nombre, qué sé yo, por ejemplo, B.B. King. La guitarra de B.B. King se llama
Lucille. La de Albert King se llamaba Lucy.
Por ejemplo, mira, la Les Paul de Brina Dombrowski is named Mystery.
Okay.
That's an inanimate object, un objeto inanimado, el cual tú... La pregunta es si tú tienes un objeto que tú le tienes un nombre.
It was okay, guitars I have a Les Paul which I call Leslie. There's a Gretsch I call Gretchen.
Ah, nice.
There was a car. My kid is a very big Star Wars fan, so one of my older cars was the Sebastian Falcon.
The Sebastian Falcon, wow.
Like the Millennium Falcon, but you know.
The one before the one you have now.
Yes.
I don't remember the Sebastian Falcon.
It wasn't white and it didn't have guns on it or anything, but
it was an SUV, right?
Yeah.
I remember it now.
It's just that, just because it was his vehicle, so.
The Sebastian Falcon. That's a good one, man.
Yeah.
Awesome. What about you?
Ninguno, man.
Your drums?
No, they're called Ludwig.
Ludwig, wow.
Yeah, my drums are called Ludwig.
Y alguna persona, quizás algún amigo, a friend maybe, que mira, esta es tu y le puso un nombre a una
To me,
cosa.
objects are objects, man. I don't know, man.
Wow.
Muchas gracias a CM Quiñones.
Hey guys, espero que te
estaban viendo el sábado.
sí. Qué bien. Pues yo no sé, mano. Para mí son objetos. Pandereta.
Esa pandereta no tiene nombre.
No, pandereta, computadora, teléfono. No sé, yo no le cojo mucho cariño a los objetos.
Ok, pues está bien, voy a tener que cambiarte la pregunta entonces.
Cambia la pregunta porque I cannot answer.
Pero voy a contestar primero en mi caso y te voy a cambiar la pregunta porque tienes que contestar algo.
Ok.
Pero mi objeto también es un carro. Yo tenía un carro que se llamaba Uno Más, porque ese carro se dañaba, pero como que yo le echaba el aceite y el filtro y el agua y prendía siempre, y entonces se llamaba Uno Más. Y fueron mis amigos que le pusieron ese nombre, porque siempre nos daba un jangueo más.
Okay, alright.
Cool. Está bueno eso.
And we had a song and everything. Se decía así como una vez más. We had a song for the car and everything. And the car in English, I'm going to translate. It was called One More because that car always broke down, but I would put oil and water and it would turn on and give me one more hangout.
One more for the road.
And that was the name. Guitars, I have many guitar names.
What do you call them?
I have one named Catalina. Let me see what else. My bass. I have a bass called Mufasa. Because
Like the Lion King when you play it?
Yeah, I saw the Lion King when I bought it the same day. So I'm gonna name it Mufasa because
That's
I'm
cool.
gonna name it and stuff like that.
So ask Juan Carlos something.
Yeah, ask me something
Let
else.
me
Something
see.
else, 'cause, you know.
Another random question for Juan Carlos. Okay, let me see. Oh, this is very you, man. Okay.
I like it.
What's something that no one wants to hear, but everyone should?
That no one wants to hear, but everyone should.
You're singing out of tune. You're playing out of time.
Let me see. Your hair is all messy.
Exactly.
Your pants are baggy.
¿Cómo es la pregunta? Do the question again.
What is something?
¿Qué es algo
Que es algo que nadie quiere escuchar,
que nadie quiere escuchar?
Pero que debieran.
pero que debieran escuchar.
Ok. Que yo dijera como que...
Sí, sí.
ok.
Es una pregunta
Y
fuerte.
ya nosotros
yo creo.
dimos 4 ejemplos
Sí,
de
claro.
cosas que nos has dicho.
Yo creo que ustedes lo pueden contestar mejor que yo. You guys can answer it better than me. Yeah, rockstars don't wear
¿Puedo
baggy pants.
cambiar la pregunta?
Do something simple. Don't make me think, man.
Tengo una, mira.
Something simple, like, what's your favorite color?
Este es simple. What can you talk all day about?
Beatles, man.
Bueno, mira,
Ahí
ahí está.
estoy, sí.
Ponle ahí el aplauso. a Juan
Yeah. give me easy questions, man. Dame preguntas fáciles.
Carlos. Bueno, pues que eso... that's the beauty of the game.
Tammy, they're having lobsters, man.
Qué rico.
Save some. Guarden un poco.
Send us some.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
love
yeah.
lobster.
Water.
Oye, estamos de celebración de aniversario. Primero que nada, gracias a la gente de Fort Buchanan, gracias a la gente de Windham por la oportunidad de estar allí. We had a great weekend, 4th of July weekend, man.
Yeah,
two
man, it
shows.
was a great...
We had 2 shows, man, and we had fun, and we met new people, you know. It was great, man.
Fireworks, both days.
Fireworks, everything.
Beautiful day at the beach, sunset, playing rock and roll, and beautiful places with beautiful people.
Yeah.
The best.
Yeah, speaking of 4th of July, man.
And speaking of 4th of July, I wanted to say something. 4th of July is very important to me because it marks the anniversary of my first gig with the Jukebox.
¿Cuándo fue eso?
It
What year?
was the 4th of July on 2012.
Holy crap.
Julio 4 de 2012. Y fue en Ventana del Mar. Entonces, cuando se hacían shows en Ventana del Mar, creo que...
No, eso fue en la Laguna del Condado.
Laguna del Condado. Se parece, sorry. La Laguna del Condado.
It was a double show.
En ese mismo, en ese lugar.
There it is. Arlie, man.
Entonces, esos fuegos artificiales, recientemente en nuestras redes sociales estamos nosotros disfrutando de unos fuegos artificiales. Y esos fuegos artificiales conmemoran mi entrada al grupo de Jukebox.
Wow, man. So that is huge. Wow.
Exactly, 9 years ago.
9 years ago.
That's me 9 years ago. My hair was shorter because it was on short notice, and it was like, okay, just comb your hair forward. and the suit, the jacket that I'm wearing, you gave it to me.
I gave it to you?
Yeah. The guitar was
you
also.
were like
Did you give it back? ¿Lo devolviste o no?
No, you told me to keep it.
Okay.
And that's the one that is that's the spared one that we use.
Okay. Oye, yo siempre
You
le
were,
estoy
you were like
regalando.
20 pounds lighter. Yeah, you always.
I'm always giving away things, man.
like shoes and Beatle boots, Beatles suits.
I got a lot of shirts, Juan Carlos shirts. I got a black one. I got Juan Carlos.
Keep it. Y siempre.
I guess you know what is cooties. He doesn't want the germs.
Uh-huh.
Don't worry, no. You keep it. I don't want it anymore.
Estuvimos tocando y Arnaldo, queremos darle las gracias a Arnaldo Rivera que nos está ayudando ahora en esta cuestión ahora mismo que estamos en metamorfosis de la banda.
Between poles.
Between poles. We're looking for a pole, man. If you're listening to the show, if you're watching the show, if you live in the United States, if you want to come to Puerto Rico and if you're good, you have to be good. Quieren venir para acá, come here, have a good couple of days, go to fun, do a couple of shows, man. Head back home, let us know, man. We're looking for a Paul. Unfortunately, Alejandro is no longer in the band.
Yeah.
Yep.
Y no puede, Alejandro ya lamentablemente no está en la banda con nosotros, así que le deseamos lo mejor. Tiene muchos compromisos de trabajo y no podía, así que le deseamos lo mejor para Alejandro en cualquier plan futuro que tenga.
Claro que sí. Un amigo, ¿sabes?
No, man, it was great.
Así que si usted cree que tiene el talento de Paul McCartney, porque déjame decirte, de los Beatles, el Paul McCartney es un talentazo. O sea que si usted puede cantar como Paul McCartney, tocar como Paul McCartney, give us a call, come on, write us in Facebook.
Ya lo sabes, claro que sí. Nos quedamos en que Arnaldo, que nos está ayudando ahora mismo con la cuestión de los shows, me dice, hey, estas botas, tú me las regalaste. Y yo te dije, oye, Arnaldo, esas botas, ¿dónde son? No, tú me las regalaste.
Yeah.
Yo, what?
Yeah, like 12 years, more than 12 years ago.
12 years ago. Siempre estoy regalando la chaqueta, no, quédate con ella. No, la camisa no, está bien, quédate con ella.
Yeah, it's the germs. You don't want the germs. He's a germophobic.
Exactamente.
Probably, man.
Déjame ver qué más cosas yo.
Pues entonces tocaste, mano. Ese fue como que el Big Bang tuyo, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
Ese es el Big Bang mío, exactamente, donde yo me convertí en un miembro de
And
Jukebox.
now, Artemar Mendes, rockstar.
Exactamente,
9
muchas
years
cosas
later.
buenas han pasado a raíz de Jukebox.
Cool, man.
The
Cool.
Jukebox tree. A lot of fruit from that tree.
Yeah. Cool.
You don't want my peaches.
You don't want my peaches. Please don't shake my tree. And thank you everybody for that said congratulations and you guys for mentioning in the show.
Yeah. Awesome. Entonces, hablando de Big Bang, hoy se celebra un día especial, ¿verdad?
Yes.
El Big Bang. Porque el Big Bang es pues la teoría de...
Yo no, I didn't know that they named it Big Bang.
Exacto.
But,
Some people did, but it obviously music-wise
is a Big Bang, man. Yeah.
it's the biggest bang ever. It's
Pues les vamos a explicar a la gente que
Say
no
what
sabe
it is, Arle. Now say what it is.
In the Beatle world now, there's a new word. It's called the Big Bang, which refers to the day that John Lennon met Paul McCartney, and it was July 6 of 1957. A day like today, July 6, John Lennon and Paul McCartney meet each other for the first time.
64 years ago to the day.
Exactly, and it's called now the Big Bang. I didn't know, and none of us knew that it was called the Big Bang, but now it has a name. The Big Bang. And how did this happen? 12 years. You are so professional. Thank you, Carolyn Foster. Yeah, it's getting better all the time. So look at...
Y fue ahí, en ese lugar. This is the place where John Lennon met Paul McCartney for the first time, or Paul McCartney met John Lennon, because that's the way it happened. Así fue como pasó, ¿verdad?
And they were playing a show, and they were driving like on a parade, like on this truck. It's just not that, when you see in the picture that it's just standing there. They actually drove a bit like a parade, and they were having trouble standing up while they were playing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
And
this is true. Yes, it is.
Oh no, and I'm gonna prove it to you.
That's what they said. I've read that. And then they stop at the church.
But
Okay, está bien.
But I'm gonna look into it. But either way, I was going to say that in this picture, John Lennon is 16 years old.
16
Like
años.
16 years old in 1957, and Paul is like 15 years old. And there are very early pictures of the Beatles where at that age, like a year later, John 17, Paul like 16, and George like 15.
Mira, León Ledesma desde Argentina, uno de nuestros televidentes, dice: toquen, porfa. Vamos a hacer
una canción, claro que sí.
Ahora que estamos hablando de esto, now that we're talking about this day, this historical day where John Lennon met Paul McCartney, and John was playing this how do you say it? Fete?
I don't know.
A fete.
Whatever. I think it's a fete.
He was playing this,
party in French.
this little party, at the back of the church, and John Lennon was playing this song that we're gonna do right now.
When
but
Paul came by,
But he would change the lyrics.
Exactly. He would change the
He
lyrics.
would change the lyrics, man.
Do I say that? Do I tell it now? The
Let's do the
story?
song. Let's do the song. Then let's do the alternate version of
Okay.
John Lennon.
Exactly.
Así que vamos a hacer una canción ahora que esta es una de las canciones que John Lennon tocaba y tocó en esa histórica fiestecita de que es como una verbena más o menos.
Sí, una verbena. Y de hecho,
en Puerto Rico se le conoce como una verbena.
Paul llegó en bicicleta
Ajá.
cuando estaban tocando esta canción.
Cool, man. Así que it goes like this.
1, 2, 3. Dum 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 dee doo dum 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 dee doo dum 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 dee doo dum wow 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 dum 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 dee doo dum 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 dee doo dum 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 dee doo dum wow, 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 wow. Well, I love you, darling. Come and go with me, way beyond, baby, way beyond the sea. I need you, darling. So come go with me. Well, come, 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 come into my heart. Tell me, darling, we will never part. I need you, darling. So come go with me. Yes, I need you. Yes, I really need you. Please say you never leave me. Well, say you never, say you never. You never give me a chance. Come, 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 come into my heart. Tell me, darling, we will never part. I'll need you, darling. So come go with me. Yes, I need you. Yes, I really need you. Please say you never leave me. Well, say you never. Yes, you really never. You never give me a chance. Love you, darling. Come and go with me. Come home with me. Way beyond the sea. I need you, darling. So come go with me. Wow, 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 wow. Go with me. So come and go with me. Come and go with me. Come on and go with me. Wow, 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 wow. I love that song. I love all harmony songs.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm a big doo-wop fan.
Doo-wop, that's the name of the genre, right?
Yeah, you know, I think the first song I heard was Billy Joel's "For the Longest Time."
Oh, for the longest time.
For the longest time, and I always love those sort of songs with those nonsensical background vocals,
Pretty
which
good,
is what
man.
they call doo-wop.
Melinda Reed said, I never heard that song because it's not an original song by the Beatles. Era un cover que ellos tocaban cuando comenzaron, cuando eran nenes.
Yeah,
prácticamente. El original era, ¿quién era el grupo original?
It was Del Vikings.
Del Vikings.
Yeah,
Those
actually,
were the original
we don't even
singers.
know if the Beatles sang that. I mean, the Quarrymen did.
Exactly. The
we
Quarrymen.
don't even know if the Beatles ever sang that.
Exactly. We know that Paul heard John play this song, but there's no recording. We're playing it because we know the story, but there's actually no recording of this. But there is a recording. If you look on YouTube and you look when John Lennon met Paul McCartney recording, there is a very recording.
Yeah.
But I don't know what song they played, but there's somebody recorded that. That's amazing.
Sí.
That there exists a recording.
Supuestamente hay una grabación.
Yo la he escuchado esa grabación.
Sí.
Me parece genial que ese día hayan tirado fotos y hayan grabado.
Wow, está documentado para la historia. Oye, y lo cool es que John Lennon
Exactly.
él se inventaba las letras de las canciones, tenía esta habilidad, como pues, tú sabes, no se las sabía, pues ok, me las invento ahí, tú sabes.
There was no internet, you know,
No
Google
internet,
to look it up. They actually put their girlfriends to write the lyrics for them.
Hold them up.
No, not hold them up, but you know, just to write them out from the radio and then give it to them so they could learn.
Yeah. I mean, there was no lyrics.com.
No,
No lyrics.
Big Genius or anything.
So
like that.
él cambiaba, he would change the lyrics to come down instead of come
Exactly,
go with me.
in the part that he says, "But I love you, darling, come and go with me, come down with me to the penitentiary." Me salió mal, pero te dice, "Come down, you darling, come and go with me, down to the penitentiary." Ahí me salió. Eso es lo que dice Paul McCartney. Y eso es inventado.
Eso es John Lennon.
Yeah,
Típico,
bueno,
it's typical John Lennon.
he will forget the
make up
lyrics
the
to
words.
help live sometimes, so you know.
Pero entonces,
he wrote that.
Come and go with me, pues entonces él rima penitentiary con with me, y entonces eso le da como un hard edge, porque como que come with me to a
Penitentiary.
¿Y qué es eso? Una cárcel, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
Mira para allá, le está diciendo a la jeva, come with me to the penitentiary.
To the
Mira,
jail.
entonces, hablando, okay, this is a picture of, I don't think it is probably.
Mira.
Yeah, they're different pictures from
Mira,
the same day.
¿va a decir quién es algo de la persona de abajo? No sé si es la, no sé si es la-
Supposedly, I don't know if this is true, pero dicen que la persona que está a la derecha, the bottom right, is Paul McCartney.
es una urban legend.
That's an urban legend that
Well,
he's
there's
watching the Quarrymen.
There's no confirmation. I mean, he does look a bit like
A
Paul
little
from
bit,
the
yeah,
because you
yeah.
know Paul had glasses and the hair slicked back like that. So.
And Paul said that he had a white jacket.
oh yeah, he's supposed to have a white
So
jacket. Yes.
maybe, black and white picture, sort of.
And also I think in the movie, when they portrayed the Nowhere Boy movie, let me see, when they portrayed that when they meet, was Paul wearing glasses?
I think so. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Buddy Holly,
Buddy
did
Holly,
he need
yeah.
glasses or was it fashion?
No, yeah, I think that he needed glasses.
Oh my God, I
Sí,
didn't
sí.
do that.
So, entonces vemos otras fotos de esa tarde, ¿verdad? Ellos tocaron 2 veces.
Yeah.
Pero la foto que tú dices,
Sí.
pero es que eso es otro día. Mira la camisa de este guitarrista,
Okay.
compárala.
Well, but one of
La
the
de-
guys
it's
left
different.
and didn't play the second set or something. I don't know.
Okay, so anyway, there, this is how the Beatles started. What eventually became the Beatles started out playing at a truck, man.
And they were having trouble, like keeping it together because it was kind of rocky.
Empezaron tocando, mano, desde abajo.
Yeah.
La gente se cree que los Beatles, no, los Beatles empezaron desde abajo. Especialmente John Lennon. Empezaron tocando ahí una carroza. Como que luego entra Paul McCartney a la banda. And now el binomio, este dúo que ha cambiado la historia del mundo prácticamente. These two guys have changed the world.
Made on a date like today.
Yeah.
Exacto, lo dicen en el
Also,
Big Bang.
other fun fact, they played some other songs. They played Cumberland Gap. They played Maggie May, which there's a bit of in the
Let It Be,
album.
Maggie May, man.
Dirty Maggie May, which was like a traditional sort of Liverpool song. They played River Bill, Rock Island Line, which was by Lonnie Donegan, which was was started the skiffle phrase craze in Liverpool.
Sí.
They also play something called Lost Young, putting on the style and bring a little water, Sylvie. And those were like because skiffle was kind of like country, very basic kind of country folkish music with watchwords and whatever, and that's what they started playing. Only John, being a rock and roll fan, he put in some blues and rock and roll songs in the set of the skiffle band.
Okay. So ellos lo que tocaban era skiffle, era un tipo de música que era como un country, bien rapidito.
It was like a-
Ese era el estilo que ellos tocaban, pero que también el rock and roll estaba en esa época. Estaba Elvis Presley, estaba Little Richards, so ellos incluían un poquito de ese tipo de música en lo que ellos tocaban, ¿verdad? Skiffle y eso. Especialmente una canción también que era un rock and roll de Gene Vincent, que era uno de las conocidas de ellos de esa época, y que John Lennon probablemente la tocó.
John Lennon dice que hay una foto que él está así de frente con la guitarra esa chiquitita, que dice que esa foto le está cantando Viva Palula.
Viva Palula.
Exacto.
Y esa es la canción que vamos a hacer ahora. ¿Verdad?
Yep.
Y dice, well, Beep-Bop-A-Lula, she's my baby. Beep-Bop-A-Lula, I don't mean maybe. Be-bop-a-lula, she's my baby. Be-bop-a-lula, I don't mean maybe. Be-bop-a-lula, she's my baby doll, my baby doll, my baby doll. Well, she's the girl with the red blue jeans. She's the queen of all the teens. She's the one that I know. She's the woman that loves me so, yeah. Be-bop-a-lula, she's my baby. Be-bop-a-lula, I don't mean maybe. Be-bop-a-lula, she is my baby doll, my baby doll, my baby doll. Rock it! She's the woman with the flying beat. She's the one that walks around the store. She's the one that gets more, 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 more. Be-bop-a-lula, she's my baby. Be-bop-a-lula, I don't mean maybe. Be-bop-a-lula, she is my baby doll, my baby doll, my baby doll. Let's rock again now. Come on, Frankie.
Elmo Jones got nothing on this, babe. Go, Johnny.
Well, Be-bop-a-lula, she's my baby. Be-bop-a-lula, I don't mean maybe. Be-bop-a-lula, she's my baby. Be-bop-a-lula, I don't mean maybe. Be-bop-a-lula, she is my baby doll, my baby doll, my baby doll.
Yes, Be-bop-a-lula. Wow.
I love that song, man.
Uno de los clásicos del rock and roll. Gene Vincent y John Lennon grabó una versión en el disco Rock and Roll 1975.
Yep.
1975, John Lennon did a version of it, a cover version, on an album called Rock and Roll. It was a classic by Gene Vincent, one of the early rock and rollers that the Beatles opened for them. I mean, for Gene Vincent.
Oh, really? I didn't.
Yeah, they met him.
Yeah, there's a picture.
There's a couple of pictures of them, you know, dressing leather jackets and stuff. Because a lot of people thought, you know, when they saw the Beatles, you know, in the early years with leather jackets, oh man, they look like four Gene Vincents. Porque Gene Vincent tenía ese look así de cuero.
Yeah, he was like the bad boy with the leather jacket.
Boy. Y la gente decía, wow, los Beatles, mira, son cuatro Gene Vincents.
Ah, qué cool.
And he actually, because he had like a problem in his leg, like he used to stand like sort of like a rock
He
star.
had an accident.
You know, Jim Vincent, so he kind of was like something like Dio would later do. Actually, say, like, you know, like stand there that
Con
way.
el estilo.
Style, so yeah, very swaggy.
Okay, so John Lennon conoce a Paul McCartney. John meets Paul. Paul is a great guy. I mean, good musician. Then another guy comes in, George Harrison,
He
right
came.
there. And now the Quarrymen has the ¿cómo se llama? 3/4 partes de lo que luego serían los Beatles. And after George Harrison, this guy comes in on the far left, Stuart Sutcliffe. At the time, the Beatles didn't have a drummer. Ellos no tenían baterista. Tocaban bateristas de diferentes bandas, como ejemplo el tipo que está ahí, Johnny Hutchinson, que era de otra banda llamada Big Three. Ellos nunca tenían un baterista que fuera fijo. So ellos estaban en ese núcleo de 4 personas y tocaban con el que estuviera disponible.
Yeah, and you know they didn't have a drummer, so when they were trying to get people to hire them, they say, "Oh, the rhythm is in the guitars. We don't need drums."
Yeah, we don't need drums. The rhythm is in the guitar.
Well, actually, you know, I find that maybe that's why the rhythm is very precise and very intense, especially John Lennon, and maybe it was precisely because of that, because they were trying to make up for the lack of the drummer. So
cover up, exactly. Yeah.
The rhythm guitars are very, because like for example, I love the Stones, but sometimes they're more like less precise.
Sí,
they're more sloppy, but the Beatles are like like a train. Especially John, who used to play his guitar like if he was angry at it, like really hating it.
Yeah.
And I think that comes from the lack of drums.
Lack of drums, yeah, they had to make up. Y luego pues consiguen baterista Pete Best. Then Pete Best joined, and now the Beatles are 5 people. A lot of people don't know that, but los Beatles eran 5 personas en un momento, que era John Lennon, George Harrison, Pete Best en el medio, Paul McCartney, que tocaba guitarra, y el bajista era Stuart Stutfield.
So they were before Leonard Skinner.
Yeah, they had 3 guitars, man. Look at that. Before Leonard Skinner, that's right. Entonces Stuart se va de la banda. Stuart leaves the band. He stays in Hamburg, Germany, with his girlfriend, and now the Beatles are 4. And this is like the Beatles that everybody knew, and these were the Beatles that were really popular in Liverpool. Estos fueron los Beatles que causaron una revolución en Liverpool y en todas las ciudades circundantes, y eran Paul McCartney, John Lennon, Pete Best y George Harrison. Ahí es que comienza de verdad la trayectoria musical de los Beatles.
Y de hecho, Paul McCartney acabó tocando bajo by default. O sea, él no quería ser bajista. Lo que pasa es que John, o sea, el más habilidoso hasta ese momento era George, y John se acaba de comprar una guitarra Rickenbacker, pues
yo no voy a tocar bajo.
No, yo no voy a tocar bajo.
Pues dale tú.
Te toca a ti. Y se convirtió, ¿sabes?, en una persona que revolucionó el instrumento, y originalmente no era ni lo que él quería, porque de hecho él decía como que antes de él como que el bajista era el gordito de la banda, o algo, como que,
sí.
O sea, como que nadie quería ser
el nerd
or something, pero he made bass cool.
Y de hecho, exacto, yo pienso que el bass playing de Paul McCartney podría ser a veces un poquito underrated. O sea, es bien apreciado, pero yo lo quisiera ver más como que resonando más Paul McCartney como bajista, porque Paul McCartney resuena mucho como songwriter. When you speak about Paul McCartney, you hear of him as the greatest songwriter, but not many people talk about his bass playing in depth.
Definitely. Entonces Pete Best, bueno, están los Beatles ahí, ves que ahí están los 4 Gene Vincents. They have leather jackets and black t-shirts and stuff like that. Entonces there's a change in the look. Llega Brian Epstein y le dice, no, ustedes tienen que estar dejándose de estar diciendo malas palabras en el stage, estar ahí como al garete, comiendo, bebiendo cerveza,
playing complete songs sometimes.
Exacto, ahí llameando las canciones ahí. Ustedes tienen que dejar el cuero, tienen que vestirse bien, you guys have to look professional, you need to dress up. And the Beatles, started wearing suits. This is when the Beatles are starting to take off. They're like, okay, if you want a success, if you want to make money, you need to wear suits. That's what Brian Epstein, the manager, told them. So they were like, yeah, man, we want money. What the hell?
Exactly. Their goal at this moment was to make more concerts, to have more gigs, not to make more records.
Yeah.
Their drive is to get more gigs.
Yeah. Así
More
que
shows.
ahí están comenzando la subida, ¿verdad? Comenzando esa cuesta de que luego lo llevaría al éxito. Pero hay un cambio, there's a change, and now Ringo comes in. Pete Best is out, Ringo, and man, this is the Beatles that everybody knows.
Exacto, y ahí está Ringo, Ringo antes de esta foto tenía una barba y lo mandaron para estar en el grupo porque se quitara la barba.
Yeah, he had a beard and everything. Look, hey, if you want to be in the Beatles, man, you gotta shave that beard, you gotta comb your hair down. You can see that he has on his side like a gray streak of hair.
He dyed that.
He had like gray streak of hair.
Yeah, just cover that, man. Put some paint or something. I don't know, some magic marker, some Sharpie or something.
Oh, I mean, there must have been hair dye back then. Jesus Christ, no.
There was a black hair dye.
There was a black hair dye,
definitely.
Así, so man, the rest is history. The Beatles, man, conquered the world. Look at that, Shea Stadium, 1965. 56,000 people at the time. It was like unheard of. Not even Elvis Presley.
56,000 people
waiting for me. And that's it, man. That's the history of the Beatles, and it started right this very same day.
Exactly.
Es un día como hoy, mano. Hace ¿cuánto tiempo era?
64 años.
64 años, mano. Y algo que ayudó muchísimo a Paul McCartney a entrar a los Beatles fue que él se sabía la letra de una canción.
Sí, de hecho, él cuando él conoció a John, pues él le pidió la guitarra, la afinó correctamente porque John había aprendido a afinar la guitarra con su mamá y la tenía afinada como si fuera un banjo y estaba tocando los acordes como si fuera un banjo.
So John didn't even know how to tune the guitar.
John didn't even know how to tune the guitar.
Paul McCartney was like, hey dude, man, that's guitar's out.
Can I get your guitar?
You told us how to tune?
Yeah.
Can I have it for a second?
And then he starts tuning it, and John is drunk, by the way.
Yeah.
He was drunk at this point. And then George started playing. He played a couple of Little Richard songs.
Paul.
Paul, yeah, and they were like, whoa.
this
Internally, they were, externally they were like, yeah,
it's okay.
like trying to play it cool, but then he played this song
and nailed it.
Nailed
it, man. And
This could be called his audition. The moment that he said, "Oh no, that's it.
all right,
This is it."
So let's do that song. All right, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I got a girl with a record machine when it comes to rocking. She's the queen. I took her to that Saturday night, all alone and I can hold her tight. Jinx on 20th floor of town, but the elevator's broken down, and I walk 1, 2, flight 3, flight 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, right more. Upon the 12th, I'm starting to track. 15 floors, I'm ready to track. Get to the top, and I'm too tired to rock. Well, she called me up on the telephone, said, "Come over, baby, 'cause I'm all alone." I said, "Baby, you're mighty sweet, but I'm in bed with an aching feet." This went on for a couple of days, but I couldn't stay away, and I walked on 3, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5 more. Upon the 12th, I'm starting to track. 15 floors, I'm ready to track. I get to the top, and I'm too tired to rock. Come on, Johnny! Woo! Went to Chicago for repairs. Tails fixed, I'm using the stairs. I hope to hurry before it's too late. I want my baby too much to wait. All the climb is getting me down. You find me hanging over the rail, and I walk on 3, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, flight 8, 5 more. Up on the 12th, I'm starting to drag. 15 floors, I'm ready to sag. Get to the top, and I'm too tired to rock. Come on, Francisco, one more time. Yeah! Well, I got a girl with a record machine when it comes to rocking. She's the queen. I took her to the Saturday night, all alone so I can hold her tight. It's on the hill of town, but the elevator's broken down, and I walk on 3, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5 more. Up on the 12th, I'm starting to track. 15 floors, I'm ready to track. I get to the top, and I'm too tired to rock. Man,
that's a fun one, man.
Man, that's a fun song, man.
Many years.
We haven't played it in, I don't even know, man. 2016, maybe. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, around that time.
Around that time.
Yeah, I remember that we played always.
Yeah, lo cool de esa canción es que cuando Paul hizo la audición, que no era audición, era como que mira, este tipo toca guitarra así, pues déjame ver. Paul es zurdo, Paul is left-handed, so when you play, you have a right-handed guitar and you you try to play, left-handed.
Exacto, pues
the strings are backwards. They're upside down for a left-handed player. But Paul McCartney had the ability to play upside down. To play his guitar, that way, like Jimi Hendrix.
Y Beth Valentín, los Beatles grabaron, hay una grabación no de cierta legalidad extraña, ¿verdad? At the Star Club.
Ah, sí.
Que eran antes de ser famoso, y también está las dos grabaciones de Beatles at the BBC, donde hay varias de estas canciones que ellos tocaban al principio de su carrera, antes de ser famoso y antes de escribir música original.
So Paul McCartney had the ability to play it like that, like with the guitar, with the strings upside down and stuff, man. How cool is that?
Yeah, because left-handed people have less available guitars for them for sale. So it's very common for a left-handed person to just pick up a right-handed guitar and learn how to play it backwards.
Oh man, that's
Because I don't know, I bet that at that time they were harder to come by.
yeah. He has a natural ability, man. He's Paul is a natural musician. Es un músico nato, tú sabes que.
Yeah, I guess it was in his blood, you know, because his father was a musician. He used to play piano, and he taught him a bit. But yeah, he has unbelievable ability to play so many instruments.
And he knew the words, man.
He knew the words.
Eso era como que, wow, te sabes la letra. Es como aprenderse de memoria Rapper's Delight. I said a hip hop. You know, it's like learning Rapper's Delight. You know, what's it a hip hop? That was like, hey man, you know Rapper's Delight? Yeah, man, I do. Damn, you're cool.
or that song by Third Eye Blind that was so.
Yeah, man. You know, I had a band once, and we tried it. And I could never learn the lyrics.
Or Mr. Jones by Counting Crows was another one that, you know, so many words that it's okay, no, I can do it.
Igual que las canciones de Beyoncé.
Oh,
Son como que.
Who rules the world?
Y John Lennon escogió a Paul McCartney para estar en su banda, pero también Paul McCartney, in a way, escogió estar con John Lennon, porque Paul McCartney lo impresionó tanto a John Lennon que John Lennon habló con su bandmate Pete Shotton.
No, Ivan Bond.
Habló con él si mira, lo invitamos a join the band or not, because if he joins he will be the best and he will take away all our fans, but decided to make the band better by
getting Paul.
And actually, yeah, when Ivan saw him riding the bike a couple of days later, and then he invited him.
Yeah.
Exacto, que no fue John, fue el tipo.
Yeah, fue Ivan.
Otro. El Ivan ese.
But they discussed it with John first.
And the rest is history.
Yes.
Sí. Tendré que oír esos discos de la BBC otra vez que menciona Francisco. Sí,
yeah,
BBC
bueno.
tienen dos volúmenes, volumen 1 y volumen 2.
Yeah, Life at the BBC and On the Air.
Exacto, hay un montón de canciones que los Beatles tocaban en Hamburg, tocaban en el Cavern Club y están nunca las grabaron en los discos de los Beatles, discos profesionales, pero están ahí para la posteridad, mano. So,
tocadas en vivo, ahí en la radio, sin editar.
Como esta canción que podemos hacer ahora mismo, ¿verdad? Una de esas canciones también clásicas de que ellos tocaban, estoy seguro, en su Cavern Club, en su repertorio del Cavern Club de Hamburg, y que, bueno, una de las canciones que mucha gente dice que no le gusta mucho, you know, it's not one of those songs that people say, oh yeah, it's my favorite.
I like it.
I like it.
A mí no me gusta mucho. Yo soy una de esas personas que, bueno, no es que I don't like it. I like it more now than I because I play it. But before, I remember, before joining the band, I skip it.
Yeah.
Oh, do you like it now, even though it gives you some stress to sing it?
Yeah, I like it better, but yeah, I don't like it to sing it that much. People, I don't like to sing this song very much because it's very hard to play, so everybody's keep quiet so I can concentrate.
Okay.
Everybody don't move.
Oh yeah, everybody.
Let me get in the sound.
Please.
All right. Let's do it.
Okay. I'm getting in the zone. Mr. Moonlight, yeah.
Dr. Feelgood and the Medics, right?
Yeah.
Really?
Wow, man.
What's that song about? Let me see.
It's about I don't know, about the moonlight.
The beam.
Laurie's clapping their hands.
It means
Christina also is clapping. Thank you.
There's love.
Thank you very much.
There's
Well,
Cindy
I guess
also is clapping.
he's thanking the moon for bringing him his love.
Luis
Exactly.
dice, I actually like this song. Well done.
Gracias,
you.
Luis.
Gracias, Luis. Yeah. Caroline
Well,
Fosso
from-
says, woo!
For all the comments, it seems most people do like the song.
Yeah, Mercedes says,
Wow.
bravo. Mer
All
dice,
right.
bravo.
Excelente.
Elizabeth dice, woohoo. ¿Quién más?
Excelente, wow, pero
Qué good.
como dice Francisco, parece que la gente, people do like it.
Peggy says, clapping their hands. Thank you, Peggy. Maggie dice, I like it, con un corazoncito ahí bien.
Okay.
Tan.
So nobody has said that
know.
song sucks.
Somehow, you know, our audience love this song. I mean, they like it. Yeah, Judy says it's smooth.
I like it.
Like smooth operator. Cristina dice, me encantan, los amo. Gracias, Cristina.
La pegaron.
Siempre.
Y pues los Beatles la pegaron entonces.
Javier dice, armonías de show. Yeah, man. Ahí estamos. Estamos en esa.
Dr. Feelgood and the Interns.
Dice brutal. Gracias como siempre por todos sus comentarios y gracias por estar
Y esta
siempre con
canción-
nosotros.
Mira, Belinda says it's okay.
It's okay. Así que gracias como siempre. Thank you guys for being with us every Tuesday night aquí en X Level. Gracias por estar compartiendo. Share this show. Compartan este show con quien usted quiera, que usted crea que le gustan los Beatles. If you know somebody that would enjoy this, just share it. You know. There it is. There are many Beatle groups on Facebook, you know, Instagram, Twitter. Just share the show, man. Share this love and let people know that we're here every Tuesday night at 7 a través de X Level, a través de nuestra página de internet Jukebox Beatles Tribute, en Facebook, en Instagram, en Twitter, YouTube también. Así que gracias como siempre. Thank you guys. It means a lot to us. Honestly, it really does. Yes, Laurie, I did.
Awesome, man. I love to play right now with you guys.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So what should we do now, man? Is it time for
Let's do a song, man. We still have like a couple of minutes.
Yeah, let's do another song.
I can see this 7:53, so it's, you know, we have to go at 8. So
we have to go at 8.
We can make one more.
We can make one more.
One very long
All right,
one.
let us know. Let us know in the comments. You know, let us know what song you would like to hear. Always share, you guys.
I like that
Thank you,
idea.
Melinda.
I like the challenge. Come on, people, challenge us.
Yeah, challenge us. Throw it at us.
Come on, let
Tírenos
me
ahí
see.
que se las vamos a batear.
Put me a waiting sound.
Dr. Robert.
Dale, yeah, Dr.
Dr.
¿Te la
Robert,
sabes?
entre 3.
Ah, bueno, entre dos, no sé.
Entre 2, que
Va a tener que ser entre dos.
Javier, estamos cortos de personal, pero vamos a hacerla.
Dame a buscar la letra.
Estamos cortos de... Mira, estamos como los restaurantes que están cortos de personal. El púa tiene a todo el mundo en las casas viendo Netflix.
Bien brutal, ¿verdad? En Puerto Rico como que todas las cosas están cortas de personal.
Y Jukebox Beatles no es la
Y
excepción.
nosotros también estamos cortos de personal.
Acá también.
Cualquier cosa, mira, si tú vas a la universidad, a la escuela, al hospital, al restaurante, a la tienda, todo el mundo está corto de
Sí,
personal.
mano, ese es el púa, Así que Jukebox Beatles no es la excepción, mano. El púa también tiene a todo el mundo viendo Netflix.
Sí, no es fácil vivir en el trópico.
Es más, tiene a todo el mundo viendo X Level.
Exacto.
Están viendo X Level. La programación, los videos, están todo el día ahí viendo los videos, viendo a Doja Cat y a Dua Lipa.
Okay.
Alright, vamos a, Javier, cualquier cosa, ya tú sabes.
If I can remember this one.
Es decir, cualquier cosa le echa la culpa a Luma. Estamos.
Estoy listo.
Lentita. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ring my friend, I said you call Dr. Robert. Day or night, he'll be there anytime at all. Dr. Robert, Dr. Robert. You're a new, better man. He helps you to understand. He does everything he can. Dr. Robert. Day or night, we pick you up, Dr. Robert. Take a drink from this special cup, Dr. Robert. Dr. Robert. He's a man you must believe, helping everyone in need. No one can succeed like Dr. Robert. Well, you're feeling fine. Well, he'll make you Dr. Robert. My friend works for the National Health, Dr. Robert. Don't pay money just to see yourself with Dr. Robert. Dr. Robert. You're a new and better man. He helps you to understand. He does everything he can. Dr. Robert. Well, you're feeling fine. Well, he'll make you Dr. Robert. Ring my friend, I said you call Dr. Robert. Ring my friend, I said you call Dr. Robert. Dr. Robert.
Yes, hey. Dr. Robert.
Dr. Robert.
Ahí Dr. Robert estaba todavía en la escuela de medicina.
Yeah,
Todavía no.
he's an intern.
He's an intern. He's not doctor yet.
No, it wasn't that bad.
That was okay. It was okay. We're having fun.
We
What the
kind
hell?
of remember that.
Yeah, we kind of remember.
Kind of.
Well.
This is live, people.
Fine.
And not rehearsed.
You know,
Yeah.
I was hearing this very, very intently. And you know, at one point of the song, instead of saying Dr. Robert, they say Bob Robert.
Bob Robert.
Bob Robert. He knows everything he can. Bob Robert.
So he's Robert? Like Bob Robert?
It's a short for Robert.
Wow, man.
Bob
You
is
just
short
blew
for-
my mind.
Whoa. Wow.
I didn't thought that.
Oh, Belinda says, okay, what about Glass Onion? Yeah, we can do it next week.
Yeah,
Próxima semana. Próxima semana. Next week, we're going to do Glass Onion. But for now, we're going to do the last song of the show. Ahora sí que nos tenemos que ir. Thank you, guys. This is it. We're wrapping up. It's time to get the hell out of here, man.
Déjame afinar aquí un momento, porque esta canción tiene que quedar exactamente como los Beatles.
Yeah, gracias a todos. Gracias. Thank you guys for being with us, honestly. Yes. Repetition. Vamos a hacer la repetición de este programa. Go to www.xlevelpr.com, 11 o'clock. If you missed the show for some reason, there's another chance for you to watch the show a las 11 de la noche, 11 o'clock Eastern Time. You know, watch for xlevelpr.com and you can see us again. Yeah. All right, ready for this one?
Yes.
Gracias, Luis, como siempre. Gracias por su sintonía aquí en X Level. Melinda, thank you. Goes like this.
Esta canción se la dedicamos
Sí, este vodka está bueno.
a todas las mascotas del mundo.
All right. No sé por qué, pero.
No sé por qué, no sé. Perdóname, I'm sorry.
All right.
Sorry, everybody.
1, 2, 3. Hey Jude, don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let her into your heart. Then you can start to make it better. Hey Jude, don't be afraid. You were made to go out and get her. The minute you let her under your skin, then you begin to make it better.
Feel the pain. Hey Jude,
Man,
refrain.
you keep singing.
Don't carry the world
The vocals came out so good that I love
on your shoulders.
Well, you know that it's a fool who plays it cool by making his world a little colder. Na 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 na. Hey Jude, don't let me down. You have found her, now go and get her. Remember to let her into your heart. Then you can start to make it better. So let it out and let it in. Hey Jude, begin. You're waiting for someone to perform with. And don't you know that it's just you? Hey Jude, you too. The movement you need is on your shoulder. That's right, Cindy. Da 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 da. Hey Jude, don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let her under your skin. Then you begin to make it
no, 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 no.
Leandro now.
The bass.
No, 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 no. Hey Jude.
And now the sopranos.
La, 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 la. Na, 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 na. Hey. Jude, 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 Jude.
Na, 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 na.
Woo, no, no, no. Hey Jude, 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 Jude. Jimmy Sam's gonna make it better. Hey Jude, you're making our Jude, you're gonna make it. See you guys next week. El próximo martes, Beatlemania XL a través de X Level. See you guys next week. Thank you for being with us. Come on, baby. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Hey, Jude. Peace and love. Make love, not war. Yes, thank you. See you next week. Laurie, bye. Adios.
If you enjoyed today's episode, make sure to subscribe and
We will see you next time.